What's up, guys? What's up? Where's my freaking... I need a link for this. Oh, shit. Oh, I was taking a nap. There we go. Just the right stream. Where's the freaking link? Is this the right link? Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh. Holy crap. Oh. Nice plants. Cheers. Thanks, man. Girlfriend was picking some of them out. You just bought GU. Did you buy it on that dip down? No, I don't have any new glasses. Dingus in the house. What's up, Drew? I hit the like button. Thanks, man. All right. I'll be back. I'll be back in 1 minute. The timer might run out. I'll be right back, though. let's go. Let's do it. Boom. Alright. There we go. Ooh, sweet. Day's going well. Yeah, making a little bit of money. A few $100, something like that. It's nice. Nice day. Weather's been decent. What's up, yo? What's up with? Has your weather, wherever you've been, just rainy all summer? It's just been raining, like all summer. It's like COVID comes around, and they don't want you to go outside, so the weatherman's just like, we're gonna rain. We're gonna rain every weekend. We're gonna rain on the holiday. We're gonna rain in the evenings. Every time you want to go outside, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. But I think it's coming back. What's up from Kenya? Hey man. Ooh, hey man. Yo, so I started working on that merch there yesterday. Can I get a little link here? Maybe a little linky poo. Check it out. So I'll just show you a little bit here. I gotta readjust all the stuff though. But we got Warren Buff tees. Warren Buff tees. Fucking sick. I gotta adjust it. I gotta get the girlfriend to help me out. Make sure that the stuff's all good. So don't buy anything yet. But it's gonna look cool. Hear that. Alright, cool. Alright. Rainy in England. Yeah. G odd USD. Yeah, let's look at some odd pairs. How about? Why not? Let's look at some odd pairs. Alright. This is what we're kind of looking at yesterday, as this is a possible entry right here, right? Now, I believe that's what we were looking at yesterday, unless I'm mistaken. After we saw this nice clean sweeping of the highs there, beautiful, right? Because we saw this previous ticks, we thought maybe we want to come back and get an entry. Now the thing is, we don't like putting resting limit orders, do we? No, we don't like that. So this is kind of where we would have entered, but as you can see, the charts are quite bullish still, even on the 5 minute. And you'd have to be kind of crazy to think that you'd want to enter short here. That's my opinion. You know, it could break down here and that could have been the perfect entry. But considering this move right here, I'm not willing to get in short. So maybe we come up and we just kind of break a slightly new high. Maybe we sweep this just a little bit and then we come back down. But we gotta wait until we see some. Ooh, hey buddy. Ooh, freaked me out. We gotta see some like actual breakdown or something, because really this is all the move that we were bringing to the highs, right? So until we get below that, then we're not actually being bearish. We're actually really bullish still on the 5 minute, and we don't want to be shorting even on a 5 minute bullish uptrend, right? Considering, you know, if you're looking at the higher time frame here too, this is actually still bullish. I was just thinking that we would possibly get a reversal here, wouldn't we? Because we saw this nice sweeping action above these highs and retesting a little bit higher here, right? What's up, buddy? Stop squirming away. Sit on my lap or go away. Have I Trader Nick a 1v1 yet? I don't know how you 1v1, dude. Other than like stupid competitions that make no sense. Nope, you're not going back there. You're not going back there. Trading 1v1 doesn't make any sense unless you're just like fucking around. There's no 1v1, dude, unless you're like talking about League of Legends or something. And then still, I think 1v1 like doesn't really make sense. What are you looking at, man? Get out of here. You're being bad. Alright, let's look at GA. GA, man. GA. This is an old chart that we were looking at, wasn't it? Redraw this guy. That's the level right there. If I do say so myself, that's the level. We're going slightly behind it, maybe. Let's see. Go slightly behind it, or are we still within the range? Slightly behind it. That looks good. We can look for a long around here, maybe. We gotta wait for a pullback, of course, of course. All right. So this is kind of looking like a little bit of a stop hunt below there into the level that we actually wanted to fill on, right? I think I remember us wanting to get into a long around here, and it just didn't really do what we wanted. I guess it would have went against us, and I was thinking that right here it would have actually rallied. So that's my bad. I thought it would have rallied here after we saw this move. That makes a lot of sense for us, considering it still went into that zone, but it went for another little low down here, and it would have stopped anyone out that did take that trade, possibly, right? From here on, it still looks like we're getting insignificant lower lows, right? We're still sweeping those lows, and then we're completely kind of changing the trend here. So really, we want to be looking for some sort of long here. After right now, what we've done is we've broken down, and we're now in a downtrend. If you look at the smaller time frames, right? This is a downtrend quite clearly. I hope you guys agree that that's a downtrend. This is simply a retrace to retest that, right? So most likely this is going to come down further for the rest of the day, maybe till tomorrow. Maybe we're going to come all the way back down here. We're not sure exactly at what point it's going to turn around, but we can draw our zones, right? We can draw the levels that we might have interest. So maybe we want to see where's untested. That's all tested, isn't it? So I would think way down here maybe is high likelihood, or this breaker. This breaker here. Alright, couple zones there that we have of interest. I think the other option would be this guy here, is if we swept to just below that. So we really have to wait and watch how this downtrend continues, right? And in any of these zones, we're going to look for that reversal, and then we can get into a long, and then we can long up to these highs, right? That's what we do. There's a little bit of a level right there. We want to go to those highs. So let's move this one over and go like that. Boom. 1v1 middle lane. You're not ignored, dude. I am ignored. I'm a legend, dude. Thank you. Thank you, my man. Not quite a legend yet. What's maybe just a myth. A myth before the legend. Something like that. I don't know. You guys really like odd today, don't you? Hunter, could you please go over what you mean by it's been tested? So by tested, I simply mean... Alright, here's a little lesson for you guys. Straight from mentoring class. Straight from my mentorship program. Because I'll do that. I don't care. I'll teach you guys, whatever. If you ask, I'll teach it. Alright, so the difference between tested and untested. The significance, first of all. Well, okay. So let's say, guys, let us say right here. See this order block here, and hopefully you understand what order block means. It's basically this candle, right? This is a supply zone, right? And it's an important supply zone. Why? Because when we look back at it, wait, that's I'm not gonna sing it. I don't know it well enough. What's the guy's name? Boogie with the hoodie. Boogie with the hoodie. Where is it, dude? Oh my god. Can this just be a little bit cooler? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Look back at it. Cool. So when you see this zone, right, or an order block like that before a major drop, what's happening in this zone is basically there's a lot of range-based traders, right? And there's a lot of people saying, okay, I'm going to buy here, or I'm going to buy here, I'm going to sell here, I'm going to buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, right? And a lot of them are just getting stuck into this zone, right? And then all of a sudden some asshole comes along and he says, I'm going to sell it, right? Sell it, okay. He's going to sell it and he's going to break that range. Now, what do we see here is all of these range-based traders that were willing to sell all the way up here, all the way here, right? All the way here. They all got left in the dust, right? They all wanted to sell this range, and some of them wanted to trend trade, and they all got left behind, right? So they're still waiting for their orders to get filled. On top of that, once you see a major dump like that, you get these SR flip traders saying, I'm gonna short the front of it, right? And then they put their orders there. So anywhere in this range, when it comes back, the first time, that means it's been tested, right? So the first time it comes back, that means that that zone has now been tested in terms of those orders got filled, right? So they give them another chance to get to fill, right? And every time it comes back, boom, it's going to come back deeper, or it's going to get weaker in another sense, right? And eventually, it's going to break through. So every time a level is tested, it's getting weaker. Contrary to what you would believe, right? You would think every time a level gets tested, it's a stronger support level, right? But it's not. See here, 1, 2, 3, tested, and then it broke, right? So we can say that once it comes back the first time, it's most likely that there's going to be a high number of resting orders there, and it's going to be a really good opportunity to enter a trade, right? So now, what would I do when it comes back here? Personally, if it doesn't come back quickly, I don't leave any resting orders, because a lot of other people are pulling these orders, they're getting impatient, they don't want to play around anymore, right? But if it comes back very quickly, their orders are still there. So now if it waited a long time, right, what I do is I just watch the level, I say, hey, after it starts breaking down off of that level, after it's been tested, right? It's been tested, it's proven that this is now resistance, right? It's resistance, fuck off, basically, right? And then it breaks down. Then I say, okay, I'm just going to take a little bit worse entry, and I'll get in. Boom, something like that, right? And I'll follow it. Follow the trend. That's what I do. And you can do it too. Oh my god. That's the joy of trading. I could just tell you something and then you could go do it. It's not like what? It's not like high dive. It's not like the luge. It's not like, I don't know. What's something else difficult? Basketball. Can't just tell you to do a three-pointer and then you do it. No. I've taught you a lot, so I'm a legend. Hey, thanks, Rayhan. You spelled your name wrong, dude. GU. We can look at GU. I thought I might have. Or what's my daily routine? I wonder if I'll do a video about that. The thing about my daily routine is it fucking changes all the time. I'm just always waking up at different times, and I'm changing my routine. Like I used to wake up at midnight, and then I used to do like 2 shifts in the day for trading. Before that I traded. I woke up just after the New York session. Now I'm only waking up right before the New York session. Before that, I was waking up at 3 a.m. instead of 5 a.m. It just completely changes like every month. Every month I have a completely different schedule so far of this year. Every single month I've completely changed my schedule, and it's very taxing. So I'm trying to find something that's just like more more good to be like social, more good to be outside, and I think this'll work. Waking up at like 4 a.m. is fine for me. That was funny. Hey, it was funny, wasn't it? Okay. Listen to some Pop Smoke. You find perfect trends. Pop Smoke? Is that a song? Pop Smoke? Sounds like a good type of music. That sounds good, man. Sounds like something I smoke my friggin' Monte Cristo to. Sipping a glass of whiskey with a Monte Cristo. See, look at this, dude. Here's another example. Supply, untested, comes back up, doesn't test it, and then tests it. Boom, shut down. Get out of here. No more Mr. Uptrend. Okay, cool. Where the boys from Discord at? Yeah, nobody from Discord watches, dude. They're all too good at trading. Every single person in Discord is too good at trading, so they don't try to learn anymore. E.g., just like that, you only follow the trend according to supply and demand zones. No, well, kind of. That's a good way to trade. If you just follow the trend and you look at zones, that's like 80% of it right there. Following the trend, looking at zones, 80% of it. You just need a way, like I tell you guys all the time, the bicep glue best tune to trade to. Okay, there's only two things you got to know in trading. It sounds so stupid simple. You got to know what direction the trend is, right? So then you can follow it. And you got to know where it's possibly going to turn, or where there are resting orders. Where are the resting orders? You look at the chart, you tell me where are the resting orders, and then all you got to do is say what direction is it going. And it's going to continue that direction until it reaches resting orders. And once it hits those resting orders, then it could reverse. But it's just going to weaken the trend, right? And that's the everything of trading. There's nothing more than that. That's it. That's everything you need to know. And you just follow it. Mind you, that's incredibly simple, but you have to figure out, what those things mean. And then there's manipulation, right? So how are people getting stopped out? Shit like this. And you have to kind of watch out for that, right? Do I really make profits on this crazy market? Yeah, dude. I've made, what? 20%? 20% since June? Start of June? Yeah. It's a good month. June was a good month. Yeah, there's quite a bit of delay in the stream. Let me just see, a 10-minute delay. I don't think it's 10-minute, dude. I think the delay is about 2 minutes. I think that's pretty normal. Oh, a bunch of people hopping on there. They must like my fart sounds, man. A bunch of people just joined. All right, make sure you like that video if you like fart sounds when the charts move. All right. Is breaks and retests of a trend the best way to trade in your opinion? It's a good way to trade. Yeah, it's a really good way to trade. You have to be good with it though, right? Don't be like it's tough, right? Because you're gonna see this a lot. You'll see the breakout of a zone, and then you retest that zone, right? So the first retest is going to be a great entry opportunity as long as you're following that trend, and as long as you're looking out, okay, where are their natural resistance points on the higher time frame? So I'm always watching the higher time frame here, right? Always watching the higher time frame up top, just so I can see, okay, what's going on? Is there a momentum shift on the what's going on? Is there a momentum shift on the higher time frame? Is there a level that could stop me and turn it around on the higher time frame? But basically, always just following the lower time frame, dude. We're just following the lower time frame, right? But if we see something like this here, so if I'm following that lower time frame there, where's this little bugger? Oh, it's kind of frozen out. Okay, I guess I can't explain it very well. But if I'm following this lower time frame here, right, and I see that this is a level that I was interested in, and then it starts wicking down and then coming back up. This is why I'm watching the higher time frame, because when I see a close like that, I'm saying, okay, I don't want to follow that downtrend anymore, or down here, right, multiple times. I don't want to follow that downtrend anymore. I want to get out of that downtrend, because that's a possible reversal point, right? Same idea down here. Once we hit this zone, then I don't want to be in the trend anymore until we come back up, reject, and then we could follow back down again, right? Odd CAD, let's look at Odd CAD. We'll look at GU also. How much percent am I doing on the VIP average monthly? We're aiming for 30 to 40 R is our goal. So if you're risking 1% per trade, that's 30% per month, 30-40% per month. If you're risking 2%, then it's 60 to 80% per month, and that's our goal. So far, we've been doing well. We've been doing well so far. Let's see here, wait. We started June. I'm gonna bring up the MyFX book, okay, for it. I haven't taken all of the trades, but I've taken most of them on the... Okay, and I'm gonna warn you guys, the number is gonna look different. It's gonna be like a lower percent profit, but you have to look at the absolute growth or something like that, because I started the account with a very small amount as I was transferring more funds in, and I started taking trades, so it's gonna look a little bit weird. So continue. Okay, so 16.5K, but you can see 16% profit. I started with like a very small amount when I first started, so that's why the drawdown is huge there. I started with only like 2K, and then I moved more in as I was transferring more funds, and I took a couple trades. So the actual percentage gain was based off of 10K starting, so 16% off of 10K. So we started with 10K, we gained 16% or whatever, yeah, since mid-June or something, and I'm risking a very small amount. Yeah, just so you guys can see. That's from like mid-June, so almost a month. Oh yeah, let's look at I gotta look at some charts here. I don't want to look at gold quite yet. I don't like gold, man. Did gold crash? No, gold's still going up, dude. We told you, man. We told you, 1800 easy. There's nothing more for it to do. It just keeps going up. There's nothing more to look. We looked at this yesterday. There's nothing else to look at. Odd CAD, I think someone said, right? Odd CAD. Oh, did it not do the toilet? Maybe not yet. Shit, I was wrong, man. My portfolio is not 12K. That's not my account, dude. That's my I started with 10K for the signal so that you guys could see how much it's growing. That's not my account. I will never show you my account. Just so you know. I thought I made this clear. You will never see my actual account. And that here, let me bring this up here. This is the signals. So I've been taking the signals, and we've been averaging only a 0.6% risk per trade, and we got 20 R so far in a few weeks there. Our goal is 30 to 40. So give it another week. Oh, we should hit 30. Is my account above 6 figures? I don't like answering these questions, dude. But 10K is not a whole lot of money for me. I'll just put that out there. I just wanted it to be a decent number so that you guys could see, okay, like what would be like realistic if you started with like a normal amount of money. And I think 10K is like what a lot of people can afford. It might be a bit high for a lot of people, I don't know. Okay, shit, OddCAD. But yeah, 10K is not a whole lot of money. But I don't really want to share too much about that. I like to stay private. Okay, so shit. Oh man. I was totally wrong, wasn't I? That's so shameful. Okay, so the reason why this was so bearish, right? You see these. Okay, so we'll look at the higher time frame here. We saw sweeping above these highs here. Beautiful stop hunt. We thought for sure it's gonna have to come back to this and just at least retest this, right? Actually, if we draw right here, let's just see if it's just kind of baiting us again. Actually, we might not be wrong yet. It would have stopped us out if we had taken that trade. But I think this might still hold true. We're not actually making a new high. See that? We're not actually making a new high. So I'm still actually bearish on this. Look at that. Okay, on the higher time frame. See, on the lower time frame, it's just very messy and we don't see any like strong bias there. So when in doubt, zoom out, right? You guys heard that before. So the reason I thought this was going to dump was because we saw those sweeping above, and then here we saw a beautiful range, multiple tests stopping people out, and then we came back within. So I thought for sure that this was going to dump there. That's why I put that little makeshift toilet, didn't I? The non-realistic toilet. So we're going to try this again. We're just going to say, boo, I think it's going to go down here based off the daily candles here now. Not based off of the lower time frame. If you wanted to get on a lower time frame, this is the zone. This is really the zone. It's kind of already tested it, but you could come up, get another little quick test. There's another option here, and obviously your stop is going to be above the high, right? The only issue is it's quite dangerous to be shorting a uptrend like this, because it is a strong uptrend, right? But we do need to come back down. Your first target would be right here. We do need to come back down and test this at some point. So it might be smarter to wait, confirm that this is actually breaking down. That's what I would do, because this move is so powerful. We're gonna have to confirm that this is actually gonna be breaking down before we get ready to go, right? And this is such a long move, so maybe after we get down here we can start looking for shorts tomorrow. So if this does in fact keep breaking down, then we can maybe look for like a sweep here and then enter like that or something, right? That might be a really nice, but it's too dangerous to short right now. But I still think that this is going to come down. But it'd be a bad idea. Don't enter this. Do not short this. Also, do not long it, right? Okay, GU. Somebody asked for GU a while ago. Yeah, I realize like 10K is a lot for like some people, but I think it's a number that like anyone can get to just working like a regular job. That's like if you have a regular job and you save, like you should be able to get 10K within a year, I think. Assuming you're in like a country like Canada, US or UK or something like that, right? If you're living in a poorer country, then that's completely different. Gold will go up to 2,500. Yes, sir. I feel like every stream we get these people asking how much you make, how much. Yeah, every time, man, people ask. Sometimes I'm a little bit nicer. Sometimes they always ask me how much I'm making and whatnot, and I'm just gonna be quite vague always. I don't really care to explain. How do you join Signals? It's on the website, but I think the website's down right now. We're doing renovations, changing the back end so that we can add that new copy trading service. It's gonna be great. All right, GGA. We'll look at GU2. Is 500 to 2,000 in 2 months realistic? Well, let's do the math, dude. Let's do the math. Okay, so first of all, let's say, yeah, they'll be asking for FTMO again. I probably won't do it again. I don't care to do it. I just did it for fun. I did it for the video, right? And I don't want to be an FTMO trader. They have rules I don't like to follow. I have a free Discord, yeah. Should be in the description. Okay, so let's look at the growth rate. So let's say you have $500 and you trade normally, right? Like you trade like a regular trader that should be using proper risk management. And let's say you're risking 2% per trade and you make 10R in a month. So that means you're making 20% per month. So you're gonna times this by 1.2, right? You make you made $100 in 1 month. So if you're trading normally in 2 months, you're gonna have 720, right? But if you're trading like a complete degenerate, which is also possible, some people just like to trade like this, because $500 is not much money by most people's standards. It's basically nothing, right? It's like one paycheck or something. Then let's say that you're risking 10% per trade and you make 10R. That's how you're gonna do it. So what is that? 10% per trade, 10R is doubling it, right? Times 2. And then times 2 again. That's the only way you're gonna be able to do it. Risk 10% per trade. And you're gonna have to be profitable. You're gonna have to make 10R. That's the only way you can do it. Give away 500 months. The Signal group is very expensive, dude. Very expensive. It's because it's the only one that works incredibly well. Alright, let's look at GU. We took a trade along on GU. We took a long here. On this dip down. Dip back down, we took a long. Does this make sense to you guys? Alright, what's the logic? I still think longer term it's going to come back down. I thought it was going to reject here, but it really started rallying after a strong move down. It showed such strength, it came all the way back down here. So essentially what that would look like, if we just throw on maybe the 4 hour or something, what does that look like? That just looks like a retest, doesn't it? That doesn't look bearish at all after it closes back up there and breaks back up very quickly. So we looked for that pullback to that untested 15-minute zone, right? We entered on that, stop below the range, you know, stop below here. And then we just rallying. We're just going with the trend now. And the next target we said before previously is this zone here. So the final take profit would be the highs, right? Because we could just wick past. But we're going to be taking profit right around here. Right? So denoted by the little line thing here. Just rough lines. Right there. So how do we get into this if we want to? Well, It's not the best trade now. The reality is this would be a decent entry. And it'd be all the way basically back to where we started, isn't it? But now that's breaking a new level, most likely. See that's actually breaking this top. It's not going to come back down here. This was the retest, I think. Barely. It retested right there. As long as this doesn't break higher, well, once this breaks higher, then this is completely moot, and you don't want to actually take that trade. The other option is it wicks above and then spikes back down, and then again you don't want to take that trade because the momentum has completely shifted, and now we'd be looking on the downside. But we've already taken profit, so we're good. We're sitting pretty, sitting well, sitting good. If it's 300 a month, how much do you need in your account to make it worthwhile? I suggest a minimum of 1,000, dude. To cover the cost, you'll need at least 1,000. Oh, you turned 1,000 into 3,000 in a month and then blew it. Yeah, see that's because you're gambling. You're a gambler, dude. A lot of people like to gamble. If you're flipping that, then you're gambling. Let's look at EG. I think my bias is still the same on this. Yep, still looks the same to me. Ranging. Alright, what do I think is going to happen here? I wonder, here, I'll draw it out. You guys tell me. You guys tell me what's going to happen. What do you guys think? I know what I think already. Don't spam me, dude. What do you guys think's happening here? I'll just text while I wait for you guys because you guys are so far behind. Oh, the website's back up, by the way, guys. You can check out the website already. Alright. Breakthrough, short it, down. You guys got to be more specific. What do we think's going to happen? Not just down. It'll go to an uptrend, short for me, gonna break above, wick up, then down. Ding, ding, ding. That's my guess. Giorgio. Verzelti. Damn it. Oh man, I thought I was gonna be pronouncing it perfectly the first time. Yeah. I think wick fill, stop, then back down. Yeah, totally. Look at this. Somewhere around here, maybe. Somewhere around here. Maybe just above this line, too. Possible. Maybe, like, right here. But we're seeing multiple tests there. Obviously, stops. Resting right here. We could stop them out. Get a little wick. Look at this one, too. That one's also nice and juicy. And then dumper. Dumpers. Dumpsters. Alright. That one's super juicy right there. That one's the one I think, actually. If I had to guess, it's this one right here. Dumpers. Right to there. That's the one I think. Let's delete these. Let the prophecy be told. Test the previous highs and short. Stop hunt always, then dump. Yeah, we gotta find some resting orders and we gotta fill them, man. We gotta fill the big guys' orders because they got massive orders. They gotta start playing some games. They gotta stop us out so that they can fill their orders, and then What are we looking for? We never actually tested this zone here. So this would be the target, wouldn't it? Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Keep an eye. If this happens, short to there. Maybe take some profit right around here. Alright, maybe right around there. Boop, boop. Sweet. Another point, 4 hour, it broke below the upper trend line, so it wants... Yeah, dude. This is why we're such strong bias for the bears. We filled that, and then we completely busted down. Tested this perfectly. Keep busting, right? This looks terrible for the bulls. Oh, I was thinking about getting a tattoo, guys. I never had a tattoo before. I was thinking, like, I want to do like a top sleeve type thing, and get like the Vancouver skyline drawn in like candlesticks, and then kind of have like mountains or earth like crumbling, and then like a bull and a bear or something. Boom, 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 boom. I think it'd be pretty cool. But I'm trying to find design ideas, and I can't find anything remotely related to what I'm looking for. So I'm trying to find something people can show me. Alright guys, that was a good stream. That was a good stream. I'm gonna end it. 50 minutes already. I think you guys learned a ton. Oh, I was sleeping this morning. I was taking a little nap. I took an hour nap before the stream, and I was like, maybe I just won't stream, but I'm glad I came on. Alright guys. 09:15. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, dude. 09:15 right there. Boop. International trading platform. If you're looking for a broker, dude, I have a couple on my website under the FAQ. I don't know what you're talking about, a VIP signal leaker, dude, and why would you be messaging it to me? It's illegal to steal things, by the way. And if you find someone who's stealing copyrighted material, then I will sue them. There will be legal repercussions for anyone who starts duplicating the signals, and I find out. I do have copyright. Sweet.